Hello gamers, welcome to the channel. So the first time I beat the stone monkey, I recorded it and I want to show you my build and how I beat it. So without further ado, let's just get started. So like I said, I'm just going to be playing a recording that I did when it was really hard to like record and play at the same time. So here I'm just going to be eating the pellets, okay, to boost critical hit damage, critical hit chance, attack, damage. Those are the main things I'm focusing on. And I'm using the Spellbinder. Alright, so that's why I'm just maximizing my damage. So you can see I've got really good damage. Okay, so I'm not going to be using any spells or anything. I'm going to be using this. So this is the Taoist. So he pulls out this staff, and if you're within the range, that also boosts damage. So I want maximum damage. Okay, because I'm not going to be using any spells, no pluck of monkey, no immobilization, none of that. So it's just pure damage, and you can see I'm like doing a lot of damage. So I do recommend this build because for this boss, I think I've tried at least 20 times, and I think recording I've done like 10 of them before I finally beat him. Because I was pretty confident after 10 times that I could beat him, and then I tried recording while I was commentating, and then I couldn't do it. So I did another probably 10 more tries before I finally beat it. And then, like, spoiler alert, this isn't the final boss. After you beat this, you've got another boss, and I haven't like beaten that yet. So I think the next one is the final boss. I haven't beaten him. I'm gonna record it. Maybe I'll make another video show you guys. I think I'm gonna be using the same build because previously I have tried different builds. I've used builds that use immobilization, pluck of monkey. A lot of people say that. Put all your skills on those spells. But I find that this maximum damage is more my playstyle. Okay, so I'm like in the second phase. First phase I beat him really fast, and in the second phase here, I'm playing on my Legion Go. And like, I do get these artifacts. I'm not sure if it's me. Like when he uses the ice attack, like the shiny. I'm not sure if that's normal. Maybe it's my settings. I'm using really low settings. Okay, but still, you can see I'm got like really good damage. So I'm just dodging his attacks and then using the light attack, and then hopefully build enough focus, and then I'm just gonna use the heavy attack. I think I should have used more heavy attack, but I didn't really need to because of my power. I'm like level 110 or 20. I can't remember. I'll show you later. When I finish fighting, I'll show you my level, where I put my skills, mainly on attack and critical hit chance, critical hit damage. Okay, those are like the only things I'm focusing on to get maximum damage, because I want to kill the boss fast. So I think it took me around like 5 minutes. So here's the two when he has a duplicate. Just some people say focus on one monkey. I just find like whichever is attacking me, I'm just gonna attack back. And then he'll just like one of them will eventually die, and then you're in the pretty much the final phase of this boss. Okay, so see, I've got like 4 focus points, but I should have used more heavy attack. But yeah, I think that'll be faster. So I'm doing good dodges. And then I'm just using the light attack, which does a lot of damage, by the way. See those artifacts? I don't know if are they artifacts? Like they're shining. Every time he does the ice, it's like sparkling. That kind of distracted me a little bit. I installed this game onto my computer on my Razer Blade 15. It's pretty old. I think it's 2020 model, and it has the RTX 2060 mobile. And I don't know why I couldn't get the settings right, and it kind of like dips the frame rate, and yeah, it was really hard to play to get a stable 30 FPS. So yeah, I just like, because I played most of the game on my Lenovo Legion Go, so I'm more comfortable playing here. So I guess I was just playing the final boss here, and I recorded it. Okay, so we're almost there. I've still got like, I think like 4 gourd uses left to heal myself, so I'm pretty confident right now. He doesn't have much energy left, and I've got the wolf mask, so like when he's got low energy, low health, I do more damage as well. I'll show you my gear later on. Okay, so there you go. That's how I beat him, and yeah, I'll just take you to my game and I'll show you my gear. Okay, so welcome back to my game. Okay, so after you beat the stone monkey, there's actually a final boss. It's right here. I haven't beaten him yet, but just let me show you the equipment that I used to beat the stone monkey. I died after trying this guy, but yeah, I'll beat him soon and I'll make a recording as well. So let's go to my stats and my equipment. Okay, camera's a little bit in the way. Okay, so here's my stats. So I'm actually level 112. Okay, I did take my time. Yeah, I'm not really good at these games, so yeah, I took my time. I know some people beat the game like level 60 or something like that. I read online. I'm not sure if that's real or not, but I'm pretty sure someone's going to do a video about that. And oops. Okay, and then for my equipment, staff, I'm using the final mythical staff that you get at chapter 6, the Jinju Bang, Gam Gam Pang in Chinese. Okay, and then for the other equipment, I'm using the Grey Wolf Mask because this inflicts considerably more damage bonus on enemies at critical health. So when the boss is at critical health, that's when he goes crazy and you want more damage to kill him as soon as possible. That's why I'm using that. And this is the Gold Zuzu armor. That's the also the final mythical armor that you get in chapter 6. Okay, I figured that I don't really need this because it has like, I've got even the 3-set bonus. Which isn't needed for my my build because I don't cast spells. I'm using Spellbinder. But if you cast a spell and it increases the critical hit chance, so yeah, it kind of wasted, but I've got nothing else to wear. Okay, this is the Archer Arm Guard. Okay, this gives you critical hit chance, increases critical hit chance when you use focus point. So like I was saying, when I was fighting the boss, I should have used more heavy attack because when you use heavy attack, you use the focus point and it increases my critical hit chance. So I could have done better. And finally, the legs is also the mythical to complete the 3-set. All right, but which I really don't need. But anyway, okay, and then onto my points, my build. Okay, let me move to the top, bottom right. Okay, here. Okay, so maxed out stamina, martial arts I maxed out, survival most of them, except for the like mana, which I don't need because I'm not using spells, and also the 4 bane resistance. I didn't use that, so I maxed out everything else. Stances I maxed out the smash stance. Okay, and then partially of this on the side. Okay, and then all the points I went to Spellbinder because I'm going to be using the Spellbinder skill. So Spellbinder is when you use this and you can't use any more spells, but you massively increase your attack. So yeah, I'm just going for full-on attack and nothing here. I'm not using any spells. No transformation because you can't transform as well. Okay, and then also for my spirit, I'm using the Wukong and I Taoist. That's when, like, before you use the Spellbinder, because if you use Spellbinder, you can't even use this skill. So before you use the Spellbinder, I put that staff. So this spirit puts out a staff, and if you're within the radius, you get like attack boost. So that's what I want, maximum attack boost. So that's why I used this before I used the Spellbinder, if you notice my playthrough. And then here I'm using the Tiger Tally for my Curios to improve my attack. And then this improves the critical hit chance, the Tablet of the 3 Supreme. And also the Cat-Eyed Beads slightly increases critical hit chance. So mainly my build, I'm focusing on attack, damage bonus, critical hit chance, and critical hit damage. That's all I'm focusing on. And then here on the Supreme Gourd, I'm using this one. It gives me 10 times. So I think this is the best one because, you know, when you're fighting bosses, you really need to heal. unless you're really good at dodging. Okay, so yeah, that's my build, guys. So let me know in the comments if you like this build, if you don't like this build. That's how I did it. I did try other builds. I wasn't really good at using those builds fighting the boss, and I found this to be a good style for me. And hopefully it's a good style for you if you're struggling with this final boss. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.